think it was on safe mode. And I was trying to work on it. I took it and then okay, no, there's something wrong with it. I think it was something with it.
Gotcha. All right, good morning, guys. It's Saturday, June 5th. Today's garage sale day. Welcome back to another video. My name is Eric from ReliableResellers.net. Thanks for coming back. So, as I mentioned, today is garage sale day. Today is also going to be a day where I'm going to go around and do some guerrilla marketing, guerrilla advertising, I guess, guerrilla marketing. So I had, on Thursday, I made a phone call to a company called Metals Tampa. They have signs out on the side of the road all over the place, and it says 20 signs like this one for $100. I've been looking to have some signs made, and I've called around to a bunch of different companies here in Tampa to try to find who can make me those signs. And I've probably called a half a dozen different companies, and the cheapest price I've found for some of those signs, it's just those little signs that you see at the corner of every red light. It's like the ones that say tax refund, right? Those signs. And so the cheapest I could find was like $5 a sign. And then you have to pay for the stakes that, those little metal stakes that put it in the ground. So it's $5 a sign for just the sign, and that's one color. And then another, 75 to 80 cents per stake, that those H-frame stakes that you put them in the ground with. Well, so I called this company, Metals Tampa, and I talked to Arturo. Great guy, great company. So I talked to Arturo. This was right about 4 o'clock on Thursday, and I told him what I wanted, and he said, okay, great, send me a copy of your logo and I'll do a quick design for you, and I'll shoot it back over and just let me know. So we did that, and I sent him my logo and what I wanted the sign to say. Maybe 3 minutes later, he had the artwork back to me. It looked great. I wanted one small change, and that was it. So he made the one small change, sent me an invoice, I paid, and by 4:30, 4:25 or so, he had my order in and was beginning to process the signs, and told me to come back tomorrow, yesterday, by right around lunchtime, and he'll have them ready for me to go. At $3.75 a sign, and he threw in 100 stakes. So I got 100 signs for $375. 404 with tax, so $400 for 100 signs with the stakes. And it's multiple colors. I got them back here in the back. I went around yesterday and I put a whole, let's go ahead and start driving. And I put a whole bunch of signs up, and I've got about a dozen left. So the plan today, I pretty much blanketed the area here in Forest Hills, and over in Carrollwood, but kind of just
at the end of the street, turn left.
Yes, ma'am. But I kind of
turn left on Grand Cayman Drive.
But I just did it up and down Dale Mabry. I didn't go back through the side roads and everything like I did over here in my neighborhood. Although I didn't do a whole bunch of side roads, I did some. We did some of the side roads over here. But just the ones that I know are highly trafficked.
In 1/4 mile,
side
turn
roads.
left on Grand Cayman Drive.
So anyway, I want to show you guys some of that. We're gonna go, I don't know how exciting that'll be, but hey, it's part of the business. It's part of the channel, I guess. So you guys will watch me go put a couple signs up. Hopefully these signs will bring some phone calls, and I'm almost positive they will. So
turn left on Grand Cayman Drive.
So
then
just
take the third left.
So really quick. So yesterday I got the signs. It's 1:30, and then I'm super excited, right? And so I'm driving around and I'm trying to figure out where to put up the first couple of signs. And so I stopped at a random red light, pulled over on the side of the road, and hopped out and threw some signs up on the corner. I drove away and my phone rings. And it's a guy who says, hey, I just seen your sign on a street corner. My kids have some video games. Do you buy them? And he told me what games he had and, you know, wasn't super interested, but got a phone call almost immediately after putting the signs up. So then I drive around, I put up a few more, and it happens again. Another person calls me and says, hey, I've got some old baseball cards. Turns out they're just
Turn
junk.
left on North Himes Avenue, then
just
take
the,
the first right.
It's just the junk wax era stuff, but I got the call. Fast forward half hour, I got another call, and this one, we have an appointment today at noon to go see him. I think his name is Kevin, I believe, and he does house clean outs. And he said he has a whole bunch of baseball cards from a house clean out, and he just wants to get rid of them. And so he's seen my sign, called me up, and we're gonna go over there today at noon just to kind of see what they are. I'm assuming it's probably gonna be junk wax era stuff. I didn't ask him.
Turn right at the traffic light.
And I didn't ask him on purpose because I want to go over there, because if this guy does junk removal, like if his business is junk removal, then I want to get in touch with this guy, because he could potentially have,
left on Dale Mabry Highway.
you know, all kinds of stuff that he's looking to get rid of eventually, or maybe even right now. You know, maybe sport cards is the only thing that he knows off the top of his head, right, that he wants to get rid of, but maybe he has other stuff, maybe, you know, or in the future.
Turn left at the traffic light.
If I can establish myself with this guy and let him know who I am and what I buy, and he does house clean outs, and he can call me anytime he finds video games or baseball cards or collectibles really of any kind, awesome, right? So anyway, let's drive over here. We're gonna go to South Tampa. We're gonna go almost as far south in Tampa as we can go. We're gonna go almost all the way down to the Air Force Base. There's a garage sale. There's a couple of garage sales all the way down there. I have not been down that far south in Tampa in a really long time. I don't think I've ever been to a garage sale all the way down there. So it really serves two purposes. I want to go down there because I haven't been down there in a really long time, but I also want to go down there because I have about a dozen signs left, and I have signs all over this area: Carrollwood, Forest Hills. I even went a little bit down South Dale Mabry a little bit last night, about to the stadium roughly, and put signs up all over the place. So I have about a dozen signs left, 10 to 14 or so. And so the idea now is to go put those kind of in the South Tampa area. So have some in the north, have some in the middle, and we'll have some in the south. So let's go, guys. So here's what the signs look like. Just some basic signs, my phone number, what I buy, the logo, and you can see it's a multicolored sign, right? There's 2 colors on the sign plus my logo. So a really good deal for what I paid for it. And then essentially all we're doing is we're just kind of going around and putting them up and seeing if it works. Who knows, right? Who has no idea, but we're trying. All right, is it gonna work?
Yeah, she's sitting right here, standing right here with me. She's fine. We can do that. All right, son. I didn't even know we were doing lunch, so yes. Yes. She said yes. That will be fine. Okay. Well, I'll give give you a call back in just a little bit. We're here at the yard sale.
No, you're good.
Oh, okay, honey. Well, be careful. We love you. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you so much. Sorry about that, everybody else. I have to think about it.
All right. You guys ready?
We have this,
You guys have a nice day. Sorry. What's the back? You got everything? All right.
That is good timing. Maybe there's more people ready to like get out and see that, right?
What was that one we went to? One there all the time.
Oh yeah?
Towards that building. A lot of nice stuff.
It's actually kind of a nice morning. It's not quite as hot yet. Not yet. No, I know, absolutely.
It'd be that way. It's got the hole up there.
I'm college all in one like.
Might as well do it while they
Oh yeah. I have to do every conference. Yeah.
They made it this one here, and they said we're good.
No, they're good. I think it's just hard. It's not. It's more about that, right?
You're supposed to be that way, Mom.
Did you go to that state sale landscape? Where? Yeah, there's a state sale landscape. Literally just right down, it's like 5 yeah, that way, and then go south. And Lansdale goes past it. Okay, cool. It's like almost across the street from Robinson High School.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
It was young. It was
Cool, though.
I was kind of living in some random posters. They already sold those, I sold.
What? The what?
I had them. Poster. I had them.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I had a funny feeling when I saw that. You probably did, yeah. You know that came out? Where'd you get the Remington from?
I don't get. That's okay.
Gold? No, it's 30s. Oh.
I don't know when I'm gonna be going back.
You got that for $1. You made a little money on it. That came out of that house that was in Carrollwood. Remember that one that had all that? It was the one that CT did that Caring Transitions was doing. Oh, yeah, you can buy some stuff off Caring Transitions. But then, they had like 5 auctions from all this shit. And then they after that, she had like a sale, like a big sale. Where you could go in the house. You were there. It was that fucking house that had no power in it. Had all the baseball cards and all the records in it.
Next up.
The table's for sale too.
Is it inside the house as well?
Oh yeah, it's inside, out back, in the garage. It's everywhere.
Okay.
Yes.
It is.
Get out of your way.
Oh, you're fine, boss. You're good, man. You are perfectly okay.
Is this yours? Okay. Yes, there's a glass door there.
It's a Desert Storm stuff. The Desert Storm. This place is packed. Jesus Christ. There's a ton of shit in here.
Your wife has a few screws loose.
Good Lord. Good Lord. Sorry, bro. Jesus Christ. This place is packed.
build a new house over here. Because that one next door is like brand new.
It's not done yet, is it?
Oh, I don't know.
Just look at the windows.
I told you. There's a Tapcon so you can put,
8? Yes. Ben.
you can board your windows up.
Oh, wow,
And you
okay.
just slide a pin through instead of, having to do it every year. Well, I used to work for a construction company that did gas disaster response. Is what they called it. think I'm done with my InfoSec training, so I'll be to go back to Highlight Tuesday.
Cool. Good to see that.
And I'm going over to the meeting space. It's always interesting. A lot of Barry people go there. I guess they pick them up from the salary.
All right, guys, so that's basically it for garage sales today. There were only a couple that I wanted to hit that were on the apps, and we stopped by a couple that were not advertised, just sort of on the way. And it was a pretty good garage sale day, I gotta say. It wasn't great, but it was decent. And we got a phone call from Kevin, who's seen one of the signs we put out yesterday. And he has a bunch of baseball cards. Said he does house clean outs, and he has a bunch of baseball cards, and he wants us to come check them out. So we're gonna go do that at 1 o'clock. What time is it right now? Actually, it's noon. So we're gonna go do that in about an hour. Let me show you what we got today. All right, so here's the score for today for garage sales. So again, pretty decent day. So the one of the first, either the first or the second garage sale I pulled up to, they had these guys sitting there, and I've never seen this brand before. They were asking, there was a price tag on there. They were asking $5 each on them. And I know from watching Cincinnati Picker's video, who talks, I've actually learned a lot from him about golf clubs and baseball bats. Well, really about baseball bats more than golf clubs. But anyway, so he has said that whenever you see the inside portion here of a tennis racket or a racquetball racket, where it's connected, where it's all one piece, where like this piece in here isn't glued on, where it's all one piece, like that's what you're looking for with these, to show that it's a higher end piece. So I looked these up. They have 2 of them, and I'll throw some up on the screen what I seen. But you know, these could be $150, $170 a racket. But you know, there was a certain type, and for the life of me, I couldn't find like any model numbers or anything on here. So I just took a chance, you know. I mean, for $10 for the 2 rackets, if they are worth $150 a piece, you know, if there's $300 in rackets here for a $10 investment, you know, I'll take it, right? And if, you know, if they're not worth that, I'll put them out in one of my garage sales and get my $10 back. So a really good way to start the day, a potentially $300 find. I don't remember which garage sale was next. So anyway, so at one garage sale, we got this Mac Tools transmission oil pressure test kit, TPT 455M, and we paid $5 for this, and it's all in there. It's got the instruction booklet here, and it doesn't look like it's, I mean, it looks brand new. I don't think this has ever been used, which is awesome. It looks to be in great shape. So I have no way to test it, but you know, I seen these listed for $100 a piece to I think maybe even all the way up to 150. I think I'll double check that. Of course, I'll throw some prices up on the screen for what I seen. And you know, again, I paid $5 for this. At that same garage sale, we grabbed this for $2. I scanned the barcode. There was nothing on eBay for that barcode. So for $2, it's a Milwaukee charger. I mean, you know, brand new, factory sealed. It's never been opened. You know, for $2, can't really go wrong, I don't think. So, but I have no idea how much that's actually going for. You know, so again, you know, like potentially $300 on the tennis rackets, and if this is what I think it is, that's another like $100. I'm sure this is at least $20, right? At least. So that's $420 already. The records, that's right, I bought some records from the same garage sale that I bought these tennis rackets. I also bought some records later too. I think I bought 6 records from them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it was probably those. So I got, and I don't remember if it's exactly these 6, but I did end up spending $16 at their garage sale. And their records were $1 a piece, so I'm pretty sure. And these were on the bottom, so these were probably the 6 records I grabbed. I'm probably going too quick here. So here's Foreigner. Here's another Foreigner. Simple Minds Live. Here's a Steely Dan. The Alan Parsons Project. And I'm not even really sure what this is. I just thought that cover was really cool looking. Petra. No idea if there's any value there. I just thought that was really cool. And then at another garage sale, we picked up quite a bit of stuff. So we picked up for $27, right? We picked up this Blu-ray player, which is factory sealed. It's never been opened. It's only like $40-50, but it's factory sealed. Just Star Wars trilogy, again, factory sealed. Case of blank CDs, factory sealed. Another factory sealed case of blank CDs. Just one blank media, one blank factory sealed cassette tape. Another factory sealed little wireless mouse. I mean, this right here pays for the lot. I mean, this is going for, I think, $24. It's free shipping, right? But this, I think, is selling for $25. All day long, free shipping. And again, I paid for everything you see right there. I paid $27. Here's a glue gun, a Stanley glue gun, GR50. I think this is $30 to $40. I think it's factory sealed, brand new. And then this back here is really cool. This is probably the coolest thing I bought today, I think, anyway. I didn't look in it to see if everything was there, but this oh yeah, I forgot about this too. I'll show you that in a second. All from the same garage sale. So this Dark Tower game, this Dark Tower game here, and as with everything, you know, of course I'll be flashing prices up on the screen, but this was part of the $27 deal. I had a stack of stuff. I was up to $25. I went back and I picked up this and I picked up this, and all I had was $27. I didn't have any more money, so I was like, hey man, is $27 okay? And he said, all right. He took it. It was really was all the cash I had. I thought I had more money, but I anyway, so this this is potentially an absolute home run. I didn't look this up. I didn't look hardly anything up. I looked a few things up earlier, but at this garage sale, things were just so cheap, I didn't look anything up. I just seen how old it was. It looked really cool. And on the inside here, it's got, you know, the pieces, the actual tower. Right, it's got the actual tower, which is kind of cool. And let's see. The box is really beat up, but underneath here's all the pieces and everything. Right? Like all the game board pieces, and you know, all the dragon guy here and the houses and stuff. I'm assuming it's kind of like, you know, some cards and stuff. The instruction booklets in there. So that's nice. And I seen these guys selling, you know, as I looked them up not that long ago, for good money. 150, 200 bucks. So again, I'll flash a price up on the screen for this, just to give you guys an idea. And again, this is still all parts of the $27, all of that, with the Blu-ray player, the mouse, the blank VHS tape, the glue gun, and there's also this also got a viewfinder here, so I grab these anytime I can. Viewmasters. We've got Alice in Wonderland here, Arabian Nights, Wonders of the Deep, and this here is just Florida. But here, you know, we have Alice in Wonderland, which is really nice to have. You know, there's actually 2 of them in there. I guess one is probably A, B, C, and D. So awesome. I found a Viewmaster at a thrift store about a year ago, and had a handful of these with it, and I ended up getting almost $120 for it. Now these guys here that I had were a lot of the Disney stuff, so that probably helped. But you know, so anytime now that I see Viewmasters, I pick them up. They do sell, and in fact, the last time I had one up listed, it was one of those deals where it sold in less than 24 hours. You know, I listed it, sat down, had dinner, you know, and 2 hours later it sold, type of a thing. So all of that was 27 bucks. And then I went to another garage sale, and they had some vinyl records. And so we bought, what was it, 5 or 6 more records or so, and we got a couple of Kiss. Here's another Kiss. Here's a Van Halen. Here's some Rolling Stones. And they're not in the best of shape. They're pretty beat up. The vinyl itself is kind of scratched. I mean, I'm sure they're going to play okay, but you know, these aren't going to bring top dollar because they are in pretty bad shape. Here's another Kiss. Turn, 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 The Byrds. This one has the potential to be a really high dollar record. I'll flash a couple prices up. Here's another Byrds. Fleetwood Mac. You guys see in the middle of the road right there, I got a sign. I got one up here on the corner. I got one right behind me at that pole. I've got this whole place blanketed. I hope I don't get fines or something for this. I don't think you will. I'm getting lots of phone calls. So if anything, this is showing me that putting up ads all over the place is gonna work. I mean, who would have thunk it, right? But I didn't know until I tried, and now I've put up signs all over the place, and I've probably had a dozen or more calls in the last 12 hours. Freaking awesome. Let's go buy some baseball cards. All right, guys. So the baseball cards were a bust. Nice guy. I thought you know, he was gonna have.
Turn right at the traffic light.
Yes, ma'am. I thought he was gonna have, you know, boxes, you know, like boxes and boxes full of cards, but he just had one little bag with some cards he pulled out from like a house clean out. He said he did, or something like that. So wasn't what I thought, but that's all right. You know, it was a bunch of 80s and 90s cards, really beat up. So I had the chance to kind of you know, let him know kind of what he's got, what the cards are, kind of what to look for, especially with those 80s and 90s cards. They're tough. There is some money to be made in them, but you know, they're tough. So anyway, so you know, no big deal there. We had a good day garage selling. We have a ton of inventory back home that still has to be listed up. That still has to go up on eBay, still has to be tested. I still have all those action figures that haven't even been touched, all the video game stuff that hasn't been touched. So you know, there's a lot to do. So anyway, it's been a really good day. I'm not sure what else is going to happen. I've been getting lots of phone calls. All of the signs that we're putting up all over the place, they work. They definitely work. So anyway, if I don't see you again before the rest of the day or for the rest of this video is over, thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all that stuff if you want to. You don't have to. If you want to, it's cool. Helps me out, helps the channel. But you don't have to. Just watch the video. Anyway, appreciate it. See you later. All right, what's up, guys? Got a message via Facebook Messenger for this Xbox that I've had up for a little bit. We picked this guy up at an estate sale not that long ago, a couple months back actually. Right before I ended up going full-time on my own, we went to that estate sale and we bought a bunch of Xbox consoles. I think I did a video on it. I'm pretty sure there's a video on it. So we threw this guy up locally like we did with the other consoles, and all the other ones sold, and this one is about to sell right now. So let's go up here and turn our investment into some profit. Let's do it.
21, and I'm a big sport guy. So
Yep.
I saw it and I'm like, I gotta do it. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
So no problem with the assistant, right? At all,
No, it works
everything?
good, man. It works good. It's good. You got my information. If it doesn't work,
No,
just call me back.
trust you,
Like,
trust
if you have a problem with it, I live right here, man. I'm not trying to rip anybody off. So
I
if
understand.
you do have an
because
issue,
the
just
thing is, like, I bought a PS4 a long time ago, and
Yeah.
the guy, and I asked him, you know, he was like, no, it's fine, it's fine.
Right.
And then I tried to turn it on. I think it was on save mode, and I was trying to work on it. I took it, and then he said, no, there's something wrong with it. I think it was something with it.
Gotcha.
So cool, man.
works
Appreciate
good,
it.
bro.
You do YouTube? No?
Yeah, I do some. You know, I have a YouTube channel.
Cool. What is it?
Reliable resellers. That's, you know, I have
That's the one? All right.
only have 20 subs, you know, but it's
got
gotta
you, bro.
start somewhere, man.
I got you. All right, I'm gonna follow you.
You care if I put you in a video?
I don't care, man.
All right, cool. Well, you'll be in one.
Man, hey.
All right, bro.
Man, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
I'll follow you.
All right. And that deal is done. Right here on the corner of Bush and Hines, I put two signs yesterday. I had one right here and one a little farther back. I don't think they made it. They're gone, unfortunately. I know they were here when I woke up this morning and went out garage sailing, but they didn't make it much farther past that. Oh well.